Hello guys, welcome back to the Nokisweat channel once again. It's been a while. I hope you guys are all doing very well. So today I just wanted to take a little bit of time to bring to you or bring you up to speed with some new things that we found out on how to make some money playing these games. And so today I'd like to introduce you to two systems that I've been playing for a while now, and every time I find a new system I try as much as possible to invest into it with respect to time, money, to bring things, finalize things a little before bringing it up to you guys to try it out. So I found two things, and I always say this over and over again: never always go to the farm with just one tool. Okay, you need multiple of tools. Okay, when you want to make your work efficient and simple, you need to have the state of the art tools based on what you want to apply them to. So just don't go to the systems or to the tables just having only one strategy and apply just that strategy over and over again, playing the same game. No, that doesn't work. What happens is that they will figure you out and help you lose your bankroll to them. So I always try to say that try and mix your strategies, mix them up. Let it be very difficult for them to figure you out on what you are doing. So try as much as possible to mix your strategies up. Okay, and that'll be the only way you can win on a consistent basis. So today I've been reading some book by Richard Q, and I'll like to share everything with you. But just a minute, let's pause this for a minute. I left something. Okay, guys, welcome back. So we'll be playing two strategies mixed together, and this, I've been playing for more than a week, and I've used that. If you look at below, the left corner below, you realize that I've used that to increase my bankroll very efficiently. And so I have no doubt in my mind to share with you two systems that work efficiently. So if you look here, you realize that there is one software I came across some time back. I've tried it before. I had a little issues with it, but I sat down and thought about it for a while to check, how best, to utilize the software to my advantage. And I came up with this to work very well and efficiently, and so I used this one, and then Richard Q double sniper cross to also, I mixed it up with that one to get some money daily, and this has been very consistent. Okay, so I play with this to get 10%, and then I play with Richard Q's book also to get another 10%, and I do 50% mostly on a consistent daily basis. I do 50%, and after I hit my stop profit margin, I just stop and quit for the day. And I always advise that every time you set a target for yourself, don't set outrageous targets. Rather, 20% is okay for the day. Getting profits of 20% of your bankroll on a daily basis is a very, very good margin you can use consistently. And in 5 sections you double up your bankroll, and then you can continue from there. There are various other ways that you can, with respect to bankroll management, there are various ways that you can also learn on how to manage your bankroll and grow it on a consistent basis to the stage where you hit where you can be comfortable. I mean, building, let's say you build your bankroll to, let's say, 2,000, and you are making, let's say, $200, and then you play two sections making $400 on a daily basis, and you are okay. And then you just leave it there, and then just consistently be making your $400 daily. And if you want to increase your bankroll again, you can systematically increase it up, and then you move to your next bankroll target to make your appreciable target for a day. I mean, without any hitches. So let's go ahead. I love playing this table now. Let's go ahead and then let's try and demonstrate this software and then the system. Okay, guys, so we are using the immersive roulette, and so Richard's cube book works very quickly and fast, and so we just use that one, and then we as well so we start with that one. My reach out handles are there. If you want to know or further clarify things, you can reach me out. And
thank you for your bets. Wish you all the best.
so that was 36.
Two times in a row it was low enough number.
Okay. Alright, so that was 36, and so we move here and then move to the next progression stage.
No more bets, wish you good luck.
Okay, so that was another mess.
What numbers at the moment are
I was 25.
5, 9, and 20.
And so
Previous number from this section 3 times in a row. Now winning number is
we progress again
25 at higher number from Busan section
to the next stage.
Betting time, placing your bet. 1 second.
By so doing, let's key in onto this one too. So let's start from 19. So 19, 26, 19, 29, 23, 34, 30, 28, 13, 5, 36, and then 25. Okay, so that was 35. All right, so what we are, let's move next to, so that was 35. So we just continue with it. Excuse me. Okay, beautiful. Double cross, right? That's a sniper. So we won on the two sides, and that's the beauty of this particular software. So you realize that we've appreciated in no time In our bankroll, we started 404 and we've won marvelously, marvelously. And so just let's key in what we are left here. So the last one was 35. So we key in 14. And so with this one, upon finishing, you hit on calculate and then it will tell you automatically where to place your bets. As easy like that. So you just need to enter about about 10
I
numbers
don't even
of
have
the
my
last
degree certificate. I
outcomes,
don't put my studying loans.
and then you just key it in and it will tell you where to place it. So let's try it. So guys, what's happening here right now is that you're supposed
I
to
can give you
play
silver with sugar luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 bets. But what I do with this particular one is just to play 3. Just play the even
Gold,
section. That's
silver,
what I am comfortable with. I mean, I don't know what will be comfortable for you,
Medici,
but
Zero,
like the saying goes, you can study the game or how the software works,
number.
and then you can decide for
Gold,
yourself
number, second
what
number,
you
second
think
half number,
is
zero
most
section,
appropriate.
second study loans.
Okay,
Bye.
I tried it sometime where I used all the, so you key in the last number, you hit on the calculate button, and then it tells you where to place your bet, and then so I'm just playing the even sections. Okay,
Silver
low,
bets, good luck.
that's 1 to 18 even, and then I'm playing black. That's what is giving. If you can see it clearly, that's what is showing here. So that was 0. Okay, so from 5 you go to 0.
Okay, so I
So
have a number 3 times
you
2.
always key it in and then you calculate. Okay, this is how it works. So that was 0.
Gold,
So what it
second
just
number.
means is that you
Second
just
study loan.
repeat your
Odd
bet.
number from 0 to section.
And
Complement 30 for the betting time.
this particular software tells you that use the most appropriate progression or money management you want. It doesn't tell you which one you should use. So I mean, you should adapt one that you think is best for you.
Bets closed, good luck.
So we lost out. We won the first bet 1 to 18. So that was 7. So we key in 7. Okay. All right. So what happens now is that you increase the other sections and then you reduce by 1 where you won. The section you won, you reduce it by 1. Guys, what is very interesting is that there are always two sides to a coin. Never forget that. There are always two sides of a coin. One coin has two sides. Never forget that. It's very, very important and it's very, very instrumental that you have that at the back of your mind every time you are using a software. Because what happens is that it's telling us just to
Number
play 1 to 18 even and then black. So the last number out was 21, and so we calculate and it says
good luck.
okay, so we lost everything now, so we just increase everything by 1. So what happens is that, just imagine the last number was 21. If we had played the opposite of where the system is telling us to play, we would have won all the bets. That's 19 to 36. 21 is an odd number and 21 is an even number. Guys, do you figure that out? Okay, so what happens is that in
Excuse me.
as much as possible that you are using this particular
Number
software,
0, it was red, odd number from 0 to
also
section.
have or bear in mind that you can either choose to go with the flow of the software
So 20 number is
or to
red,
go
odd
against the
from 0
flow
to 0
of
section 1.
the
Bets
software.
and closed again.
I don't know whether it makes sense. So that was black. Okay, so that the even section is the one that won. So we reduce that by 1. So let's key it in. So that's 30. Key it in. Okay. So is the even section that one? So if we are, the last number that came out was 30. 30 is 19 to 36. That will win. And then red would have won. So we would have won 2 out of the 3 bets. Okay, would have won 2 out of the 3 bets. So have that at the back of your mind always, that the possibility of flipping the thing to your favor is always there. So you calculate, and then so let's just go with the flow. Okay, but bear in mind, this last 2 outcomes or the last 3 outcomes there, even the last 4 outcomes, if we're betting the opposite of what the software is telling us, we would have been in very good profits. Okay, so always bear it in mind that a coin has 2 sides. A coin has 2 sides. Bear that in mind always when you are using a software. And if you are just having one, then you can go with the flow at one point and you can go against the flow at the other point. So the last outcome was 31. Okay, so that was black. So this is 2.5. Then you increase the sections. Our last highest point, if I remember, is 440. And so with the way or the progression system I'm using, what you're going to do is that we'll be using, we'll reset at any point where we have an increase in our bankroll from the last point we set off. Okay, so that was 30. You calculate, and then it tells you move to odd. All right, so you just move the even to odd, and that was this one. Oh boy. All right, okay, I think I missed this one. Yeah. All right, so we are doing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1 to 18 black and then odd. So guys, that was 1. So we win 1 to 18 and then the odd section. So that's where you are going to reduce by 1. Okay, so that was 1. You calculate, and then it tells you now come back to even. So this one is 1, this one is 2, and then this one is 3.5. With the first system we used, okay, with the first system we used, what it is that you will have always to stop playing when you hit the 2 at a go. When you hit the street and the column together, you have to stop. Okay, all right, so that from 1 we go to 11. We calculate and we are still at where we are. So 1.5 even goes up by 1. This one reduces by 1, so that's 3. So you just have to be very smart. I mean, know where you have to increase and where you have to reduce, and play it alongside it. But truth be spoken, once again, let me give a caution here. Truth be spoken, don't stick to just 1 2 when you are on this, I mean, arena. Don't stick to just 1 2, guys. This is very dangerous. So from 11 we go to 28. We calculate, we are still here, and so this is 2.5, and then so this one is 1, and then you increase here.
No, I don't.
Oh wow, having slow internet. It's raining here. Having slow connection this morning. What are we having? Oh boy,
Let's open
bad
another
one.
estimate.
All right, so that was 28, and then we go to 19. All right, so we increase all the sectors by one.
That's close. Good luck.
All right,
2 times in a row. It was a high number from woods on.
so that was 17. So we key it in and
Number
then
one was
we
a loud number. Second call. Second
move
time was a
on.
loud number from outline section.
So 17 is a black, so reduce this one by 1, so that's 2.5. This one we increase by 1, and then reduce this one by 1, that's 2.
Last second. No more bad luck.
So that was, oh boy, 33, right? Okay,
New commerce, welcome to Nokisweat Strategies.
33, alright, so that's here,
33 black.
right
Number to the
here,
left belongs to straight
33,
line.
so we
The
hit,
optimist also won. Betting
and
again.
so you just reduce this one, go to 2, lost, so just increase those sections by 1. Um, guys, I really need to run right now, but let me see.
No more bets. Wish you all the best.
It's very difficult squeezing in time to make videos nowadays. Very, very difficult. All right, so that was 14. Okay, so let's key it in quickly, and then we continue. So,
Winning number
all right, so we increase here by 1, we
is
reduce here
49.
by
Lucky
1
number.
back to
Second
2,
column. Second
increase here by
estimate.
1 back to
Second
2.
by counting is 3 winners. Betting then.
All right, let's progress steadily.
Last second. No more bets. Good luck. Good.
Okay, looks like that was 31. Sure. All right, so that was 31.
Winning number
We
or
key that one
second.
in, and so remain at the same place.
Solid number first call to
So
the left.
reduce here by 1, that's
Section
2.
by counting.
Increase
Betting.
here by 1 1. So
Last second.
this is a slow but steady system that works in the long run.
No more bets. Wish you good luck. Bye bye.
Good morning.
2 times in a row is a number from offline section.
Okay,
Last
so guys, we are
second.
going to end here
Second call
today.
first call first dozen.
We'll continue in that section very
Section by
soon.
counting.